turning sign. Then throttle back to 1,000. Okay. And go to your oil pressure right over there.
Oil pressure's in the green, okay.
Yeah.
Oil temperature's in the green.
Yeah. So I'm just going to put that out there on a DL.
Okay.
Alright. Gotcha. So that's all you gotta do. We don't have the fuel pump on, so. Are you familiar with the 4th or 530, the GPS?
No.
Alright.
Did not have
We're not
one
gonna
of
spend
those.
a lot of time on that today, but mainly flying right now.
Okay.
So there's two comms. This is comm 1 up here, wait till this comes on, this comm 2 down here. I usually do all my ground stuff on comm 2. That's ATIS. This will be clearance, and then ground will be 121.7. Okay. So before you hit OK, just make sure your database is up to date, which it is. So then you hit enter, so go ahead and enter, and you're just gonna hit it again, and then it's gonna start.
What am I looking at here? Anything?
It's just doing a test, so it's fine.
Okay.
And then it'll cycle through its test there, and now it's going to acquire its satellite. So it takes a few minutes to acquire its satellites. But here's COM 1 right here. There's tower departure. That's COM 1. To flip it over, you just go, that's COM 2 like that.
That's down here now.
Yep, so you can write down ATIS here, so you can write down that information.
125 feet AGL. Rise on initial contact, give information Alpha. Syracuse Airport information Alpha 2154 Zulu, wind calm, visibility 10. 4,000 scattered, ceiling 7,500 broken, 15,000 overcast, temperature 232.20, altimeter 2985. Visual approach, runway 28 in use. Runway 28 and 33, condition codes 555. All taxiways and aprons are wet, braking action good, reported by vehicle. Notice to airmen, there's a crane 3.8 nautical miles south-southwest of Syracuse Airport, 525 feet AGL. Rise on initial contact, give information Alpha.
Okay, so now flip it over. And how you talking on the radio?
Scopy has a script.
Yeah, I don't have one with me, but I'll get you one.
Yeah. I'm not bad.
All right. So request 3,000 to Oswego.
All right.
So you want to get your attention? Go Syracuse clearance, Archer 8439 Zulu.
And you go by Archer, not Cherokee?
Yeah, we say Archer.
Okay.
We'll call it a Cherokee.
Syracuse clearance, Archer 8439 Zulu.
Archer 8439 Zulu, Syracuse clearance. Good evening.
What else?
Request 3,000 to Oswego.
Request 3,000 feet to Oswego. We're at signature flight support, and we have Alpha.
Archer 8439 Zulu, maintain VFR at or below 2,000 within 5 miles of Syracuse Airport. Departure frequency 126.12, squawk 5373.
8439 Zulu, VFR within 2 miles of the airport. 2,000 feet within 5 miles of the airport. 126.12 is our departure, and squawk 5373.
Archer 39 Zulu, read that correct. Have a good night.
After screwing it up. It's alright. So, 5373.
So did you get information you want to put it in? So you got the squawk code, put that in. Now the barometric pressure hasn't changed yet, so it's 29085, which I know you're pretty close to that because the airport elevation is 420.
Yeah.
So that looks pretty close.
Okay.
All right. So now the next thing we're going to do.
Okay. I was going to say that's a little high, but that could be variations.
Yeah. I mean it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Put in 121.7, which is ground. 0.70. Now, when you call clearance, you don't have to tell them we're in signature. Now, for clearance, we don't have to tell them we're in signature, but now we do.
That's ground. Yeah. Okay. You're right.
So ground 28's the active runway, right? So I want you to request. This should do all in one shot. For clearance, you want to get their attention. Like we come back this week, you just want to get their attention and tell them what we want to do and things like that. But ground, for whatever reason, it's all in one shot. So you want to go Syracuse ground 8439 Zulu, signature Maine. Ready to taxi, request 28 at Juliet. We're going to do intersection takeoffs. I'm not going to go to the end of the runway unless you really, really want to.
Alright, signature Maine, okay.
Yeah, so Syracuse ground.
Yep.
Southwest 5992, you got your wheels up time of 43, it's about 12 minutes.
Thank you.
Syracuse ground, Archer 8439 Zulu at Signature, Maine. Looking to taxi to runway 28 at Juliet.
Oh yeah, that works fine. 28's in use, Winscom, the altimeter's 2984. Archer 8439 Zulu, Syracuse ground, runway 28, taxi via Yankee Mike Lima across 33.
Alright, can we get a Juliet intersection 39 Zulu?
Alright, missed that. 28 at Juliet via Yankee Juliet.
There you go.
39 Zulu taxi to runway 28 via Yankee Juliet.
There we go.
Is that okay?
Yep. Now there's two rules of thought here.
92 ready taxi.
Some people will go to the end of the runway, they tell you should go to the end of the runway.
Yeah.
28 taxi via Delta Mike, hold
From 28 to Juliet, we have 5,000 feet of runway.
Yep.
So, like I said, some people think you should use the whole runway. I'm like, 28 Juliet's fine with me.
I've seen both.
Right, so it's your choice. Once you become a pilot, you can choose whichever one you want.
Okay. Alright, and we're okay to just take off here, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not going to be around in the morning. During the day, they're around, but during the night, they're not going to be around.
Gotcha, okay. I found you get rusty at taxiing, too. So, where's Juliet? Down there?
Yep. So Yankees right here. See the?
Yep.
And you can see that's the current taxiway we're on.
Yep. Dial this back to slow down a little bit. Is there a minimum tack reading you want to be at?
It's going to vary because you're going to go uphill, downhill a little bit, so it'll vary a little bit.
This is good speed?
Yep, it's fine.
Tower 5992, did you have information, Alpha?
We do.
Thank you.
Now, so you got a little downhill here, so you might want to pull your power back a little bit. Because the turn's coming right up here.
Oh, okay. It's okay to go full idle?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just like your car, you release your gas and then you tap, ride your brakes and go keep your throttle in too.
But is that like following the plugs or anything like that? I've heard people say something about, well, we really don't want the...
That's another
lesson.
No, it's just another multiple trains of thought.
Okay.
With the 100 low lead today, actually, I fly with a guy who was a crew chief on the F-16s for years.
Yep.
He goes, for the way the fuel is today, it really doesn't follow the plugs anymore. But you're going to get pilots, no, that's not true.
Okay.
I usually don't lean it back.
Do you want to angle into the wind's calm, so it doesn't matter?
That's fine. There's no run-up area here, so we're on a taxiway, so we don't really have a run-up area.
So we can run up here just straight up this way?
Yep.
Okay. Right here's good?
Yep.
Okay. What we got? Alright, run up. Brakes are set. Fuel is on the right-hand tank. That's the fuller tank.
Yep.
Trim is set for takeoff.
To put a little, forward of the neutral there. See the white line.
So, forward of neutral, like more down?
Oh, right there. Right there's perfect.
Okay.
Right about there.
Okay. Okay, flight controls. I'm looking for brake to go up. Well, you can see the later in this airplane. That's kind of nice. All right, annunciator lights.
Now, because we're low idle, that will go out. So go ahead and try that. Now hit the red button right to the left there, and they work.
Oh, okay. That's just to check the lamps.
Yep. Instruments.
Right. Instruments.
So we're at a little bit of an angle, so that's fine. You set that. You want to set your heading indicator to compass, so it's reading north.
Straight north, and that's this guy right here?
Yep, then take your heading bug, set it to 28. We're at the runway we're going to take off on. One more. A little bit more.
Yeah.
Nope. Right there. There you go.
Okay.
So that's your instrument check, okay? Our flight instrument check. That's what that
Okay.
means.
All right.
They call this a 6-pack, so
Right.
actually that's good.
So look at them all, right?
No,
Airspeed's at 0. Okay. All right, mixture to best power. It's up. Primer in and locked. We did that. Way up to 2,000 RPM. All right, 2,000 RPM, and then go mag down a little bit. Up. Right. That went way down.
it did. We're gonna fix that too.
Carb heat. Okay. And then vacuum is up at 5.
Now for your fuel pump, click that on. Do you
5992, turn left on Alpha.
see how it stays the same, then flip it back off? Now what I tell people, see the pitot heat?
Yeah.
I'm not really interested in the pitot heat, but it's to watch the amp gauge. So
Got it.
it draws a lot of amperage, so it's a way to check your amp gauge.
Right,
Not
right.
so much your pitot heat.
Right.
And then go back to idle. So if you try to work from left to right, oil pressure, oil temperature, amp gauge, fuel, carb heat, suction, and then just verify you did everything. So if you work left to right, it's a good little flow.
Okay.
Then verify you did everything.
All right, so vacuum, amps and volts, we did that. Fuel pressure, we checked. Oil pressure, we checked. Oil temperature, we looked at. Idle, check is closed. What does that mean?
Just go to idle.
Okay, and then we don't lose the engine.
Yep.
And throttle friction is decent.
Right there, so if you
Oh.
need to adjust it, it's right there.
Oh, you're going to adjust it. Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Now your pre-takeoff, we're going to do 0 flaps takeoff.
Okay, so flaps are
Up. So then basically it's got to, so right here, we're just going to turn our lights on basically. So you want to, carb heat is off, your fuel pump goes on. What it is an engine-driven fuel pump.
Yep.
So just in case the engine-driven fuel pump happened to take off, and then
Right.
you land on, your lights go on.
Yep. Okay.
And then,
Transponder.
which is automatic now, so that's different. Okay.
Yep. And then this wasn't on. This
Yep. So
wasn't
everything's on. All our lights are on.
Okay.
AC we don't have.
Pitot heat we don't use.
No, we don't need it.
Air conditioned off doors and windows are closed.
I'll close ours in a minute.
Yep. Landing light on. We got strobes. We turned on. Time. Note the time.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Brakes. Release the brakes. We can talk about the abort plan.
Got the old runway over there. So if you do abort below like 1,000 feet, you can veer to the right and land on the old runway. If you're below 1,000 feet, go left or right. And if you're higher than that, you can turn back.
Right. Okay, and if we lose power on the takeoff roll, we're just going to pop the throttle back.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right. You ready to go fly?
I'm ready to fly.
Call tower.
Now we got to go back to
Comm 1.
right?
Yep.
Both?
Yep. So if you hit transmit, it'll switch them both over like that. Now hit direct enter quickly, because I want to get in the air before this. Take the big knob here.
Yeah.
Take the literally goes to K. You take the big knob, and you put F. If I knew my alphabet. I'm just going to kind of show you this. And then for fuzzy, it's this we go. Enter. Of course, it's 333, so that gives you that right there. So that's how you do that.
Okay.
To close itself up, call tower.
All right, so we're going to transmit on Comm 1, okay?
Yep.
Syracuse Tower, Archer 8439, Zulu is ready to go. 28 at Juliet.
Archer 439er Zulu Syracuse Tower, wind calm, runway 28 at Juliet, cleared for takeoff. Turn right on course.
Turn right on course, clear for takeoff, runway 28 at Juliet, 8439 Zulu.
Alright, so no more brakes now. You don't need your brakes anymore. So your feet should be on not on the metal part up there, okay? Because we don't hit our brakes for takeoff and landing.
Okay. So heels on the ground, that's why people say heels on the ground?
Yep.
Must be waiting for a takeoff clearance, huh? Or,
Yeah, he's
takeoff
got
time?
he's got an edict time, so it'll be a little bit. I think it's like another 15 minutes.
Okay. So we're not quite at 2.8, but that's all right. Here?
Just go like this. If it progresses a little bit, there you go.
Okay, got it. All right, ready to go?
Yep.
And just full throttle.
Full throttle. Hold the little right rudder.
Got it. What's our rotate speed?
Yeah, like 65, 70.
There's 50.
You know how much runway you got left?
3,000 feet.
There you go. Go ahead, rotate.
And let's see, climb out speed's like 76.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, you can go about 80. See how you're climbing right now more so than airspeed? It's called collision avoidance. See how you can see in front of you?
Not really.
That's like that. See how this is your climb out right here? So we're doing about 85 knots.
Yeah.
So add a little up trim in now, so you're not pulling back really hard. Got this right here.
Okay.
See that? See that climb out? Now we are going to Oswego, so you want to see in front of you. Okay? So she said turn on course.
You did.
Here, your seatbelt came up. So,
Skyline 5992, Syracuse Tower, wind calm.
You got the
runway
airplane?
sweep, lift takeoff.
Lift takeoff 28, Scott 5992.
Archer 39er Zulu, contact departure, good afternoon.
going up, Archer 390. Okay, got it. And so Archer 390, checking in 1,133 heading.
39 Zulu, Syracuse departure. Good afternoon, you're ready to contact. You can proceed on course to Oswego. Altitude is your discretion.
On course 390. See how you have to pull back to maintain your altitude like this?
Yep.
So take this and adjust it
Hello, 333 Hotel Foxtrot.
to whatever you're comfortable with, so it should be really easy to fly. Yep. So when we do all our maneuvers and anything you do in this airplane, you should not have to pull back really hard on it.
I've never used electric trim, so
Get used to it, it's easy. They put it there for a reason. Makes life easier.
I read Rob Bellisario's complaint about it, but he's just saying use it right.
Yeah, absolutely. They put it there for a reason.
X734 Yankee Mike, contact Rochester approach, 119.55.
Because look how hard it is for us to get down there.
Yeah, that's true.
119.55 for Yankee Mike. Thank you.
So I put in the frequencies for Oswego.
Oswego, okay.
So
And you want us to hit 2,000 feet, level off at 2,000? Where do you want us to be?
we'll go up to 3.
Okay.
Now, he restricted us to between 5 miles, 2,000 feet within 5 miles of the airport. But once you go to departure, he says radar,
Right.
altitude restrict, whatever.
Yep.
Your at your discretion.
Yeah.
So now we can go up to 3. Okay. Your cruise climb check is your fuel pump, and your landing light goes off.
Okay. Fuel pump off.
Yep. And landing light off. And we leave all the lights on.
450 Mike, Charlie, Syracuse approach, Syracuse altimeter 29.
All right, so we're heading a little to the right. So we'll rudder to the left to hold the course.
Departure Skywest 5992, 2,000, climbing 4,000 runway heading.
So I want you to hit the top of Comp 2 now.
What's the difference? Top and bottom.
Top.
2, 4, 3.
Dallas 5982, correction 5992.
So wind's calm.
Syracuse.
So what I-
Contact 7830, direct bound intersection.
We're just going to use calm, or the wind is calm. So what we can do is we can monitor, we can listen to ATIS for Oswego, but we're still up with Syracuse, because we can't switch off of Syracuse in case they call us for some reason.
Right.
So we can receive information on this, but we can't transmit.
Okay.
So we can transmit on one, but not on the other one.
So this shows us the frequencies that we're listening to, and this is the one that we're transmitting on.
Right.
Hello, 333
So
Hotel
we can get that one.
Turn right direct to your
And you can listen to it like that.
Sky condition broken.
I just wanted to know for reasons, because we're going to use runway 33. So it should turn left about 10 degrees.
The tower just called me and said visibility is up to roughly 10, and you should be able
Right
to
about
get a
here.
visual approach to the runway of your choice, whatever one you want. And their current winds over there, they're showing calm.
So you're not going to need a lot of rudder today because it's calm. On a windy day, you're going to need a lot of rudder.
Okay.
Helicopter 450, Mike Charlie. Did you copy 2984? 2984,
don't see anybody out here, do you?
Nah, there's very few people out here. If you fly in Florida, I advise you to always scan, but here you can kind of relax.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to level off at 3,000?
Yeah. Then fly up and then pull power back a little bit. We gotta pull power back a little bit. A little bit more, about 22, 23, like right around there. Right about there is perfect. Now trim it out to fly straight and level. When you get trimmed out, take your hands off your, just put your hands on your lap.
Bless you.
Thanks. And now you know you got it trimmed out. Alright.
So we drifted back to heading at 3-3.
That's fine.
Okay.
You know where the airport is?
That's the airport right there in front of us.
Yep.
So I want to go left.
Skywest 59.
So, I want you to turn-
Contact Cleveland Center 127.47.
And maintain the setting. I want you to go into slow flight.
747, good night, Skywest 5992.
Remember slow flight?
Meter 4982.
Yeah, I've done it.
Maintain
Is it power back?
3,500.
Power back to idle?
Nope, about 1,500 RPM.
3,500, we're looking 4982.
Now start adding some up trim in, I can tell you that right now. Go back, yep. Now look out front. Now go ahead and put a notch of flaps in. Now hold it back. And 6 Departure 39 Zulu, got a Oswego in sight.
Archer 8439er Zulu, no observed traffic between you and Oswego. Radar services are terminated. Squawk 1200, change of advisory frequency approved.
Squawking VFR 39 Zulu.
Hello, 333 Hotel Foxtrot, you're clear.
Broken 8,000.
Alright, next notch of flaps. Okay, now we should be flying nose up a little bit. Now see the nuke, put your nose on the nuke plane out there, that's easy to see. Now see how we're dropped 100 feet already?
Yes.
It takes a lot of power to hold this, so go ahead, add some power now.
Because we have the flaps in.
Right, so we should be flying like the way you are right now. Now the reason why I have you pick a point way out there, off in the distance, like the nuke plant, it's easy to see.
Yep.
Because I don't want you in the cockpit, so try to maintain 2,800 feet now. We'll just try to maintain this a little bit.
Without looking inside.
Correct. Because if you see looking inside, I go like this. So there's your heading right there. So if you look outside,
Yeah. You're going to do that to me. Got it.
if you do that, get used to that look, sight picture, it'll be real easy. But now I'm going to have you turn to the left a little bit. So make a slow turn, now add just a smidge of power, just a little. That's it, that's it. Let's turn nice and slow. Keep that sight picture in. A little bit slower in your turn.
Turning actually pretty quick for the amount of bank we have.
Yeah, slow flight means slow. Then roll out for a second. Bring it up there. Alright, just fly this for a minute. The key to VFR is looking outside. Everybody wants to look at the cockpit.
Yeah.
That's instrument flying. We don't want you. We do 3 hours of instrument flying, but
Yeah.
do that later on.
Will you see traffic on here?
Yep. Alright, good. Now turn back to the right. Nice and slow. You can put on the power plant out there. That's fine. Roll out. Now if you notice,
We're still there.
correct. Now you're lucky today it's calm. Alright, it's never calm. It's very rare it's calm. Especially as the weather's starting to change, it's going to get a lot worse. You ever stall the plane?
Yes.
Okay, go into a power off stall.
Okay.
Pull power to idle, act like you're coming in for a landing. And then do a full recovery.
We got full flaps right now?
Now we got one more notch, but just leave it where it is, it's fine.
Okay.
Just keep pulling back, pull back.
Pull back.
You gotta come to a stall, so go all the way back with it. Pull back really hard. You're gonna hear the stall warning go off. Keep going. There, just keep going. Pull back really hard. There it is right there. Full power. Positive rate of climb. And do one notch of flaps.
I'll back down to 1 notch, okay?
Do one notch at a time, and then do your next notch of flaps. power back a little bit more. A little bit more. What's going to simulate a full, like right there. Okay, pull it back. We're going to do it. Just leave your hand off the throttle. We're pretending it's full throttle. The reason why I don't go full throttle because you just go up there forever.
Okay.
So go what's called the power on or takeoff stall. So pull back on the yoke. Now, you have to come to a complete stall.
Okay. I won't let the stall horn do it for me.
No, the stall horn is just warning you that you're in an oncoming stall, but it's not stalling. But keep pulling back, pull back. I'm going to show you what this plane is. I don't want you to recover just yet. Just want you to watch how safe this plane is. So, I can pull back really hard. Now you notice, look what happens.
Yeah.
Now we're at the full stall right now.
Yeah.
You know why they do that for these airplanes? We are dropping, by the way. If you notice, we're dropping.
Huh.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it is. That is pretty neat.
All right, push it down. They make them very safe like that. Now,
how slow are we flying? What were we doing there?
Like 50 knots.
Uh-huh.
So, when we start to do these, not today, I'm just kind of flying with you a little bit today.
Yeah.
I want you to think about, if the ground is right there, so you can pull power back, just fly a straight level. If the ground is right there, you're going to want to react quickly. So when we practice these, you want to pitch it down, full power, and do it fairly quickly. Because if you're at pattern altitude, you're not going to have a lot of time. Now, we do it up here for safety reasons, obviously. We're not going to do it at 1,400 feet.
Right.
But for that reason, so you want you to start thinking about that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of demonstrate this for you. Yep. Like a slow flight. So, we'll do 2-notch flaps, go to idle, act like you're coming in for landing. So what I'm looking for, now I want you to see how little altitude we lose, okay?
Yep.
So for some reason you want to make the runway, you're nervous or whatever reason, you keep going back, pulling back, and pulling back. Pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. There's the stall, full power. Pitch it down, you gotta gain that airspeed. Get it back up. 1 notch of flaps once you get a positive rate of climb. You still got a positive rate of climb, notch of flaps.
How do you know you got positive rate of climb? Because your vertical
look out
speed...
front. Don't
Okay.
look at that instrument. I'll cover it up. Now, how much under did I lose?
You lost 100 feet.
So, this instrument kills everybody. Because, the last student I just flew with, he's kept
It's a
looking
lag.
at.
There's
Now
a
watch
lag.
this.
Yep.
Okay, now look how long it took to do that.
Yep.
Okay? Well, negative G's.
Yeah.
So, you're private. You do not want to be looking inside the cockpit. 80% of the time needs to be outside the cockpit, all right?
Yep.
East, 3,500 translating to the south.
So that's how I knew that. I did not look at the instruments once.
Okay.
You can cover this everything up on you. I don't even need my airspeed indicator. I can lose every instrument in this airplane and still fly and land it okay. And you should be able to pretty much do that too.
Okay.
Once you become a private pilot. You're not that's why I have it's less than 2. If you look at a syllabus for this, a lot of the privates.
Yep.
They want you to do instrument flying second, third hour. I refuse to do that because I'm always beating everybody to get outside the cockpit.
Yep.
We fly because you want to be a VFR pilot, right?
Right.
Well, who wants to look at your instruments? It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
So you want to look outside, stuff like that. Alright, so, pull power to idle. Pull up now to hold 70 knots.
Hold 70 knots?
Yep, go right to idle.
Right to idle.
Pull it up pretty fast. We're kind of going to show you this right now. Now pitch it down once you get to 70. Now trim it out nice and easy. Now try to hold 70 knots. Use your trim. Nope. Too much noise. Stop looking inside. So I want you to get used to that. So just glance at your airspeed a little bit. I'm going to kind of help you out here a little bit.
Yep.
I'm just showing you how the gliding thing is of this. So I'm going to pull this up here because if we have an engine failure, you want to get the maximum distance, okay?
Yep.
I'm just trying to show you safety things in this way. So now I had some up trim in. I'm pulling back pretty hard. I don't like to pull back here. Pilots are notoriously lazy. So they want to hold back. I want to hold back really hard.
Okay.
So try to hold that. So I'm pulling back pretty hard.
Okay. So trim it out.
Yep. I want to show you how far we can glide. Now, obviously, you do want to have an emergency landing spike, but we actually do because we got the bare runway right below us. But I'm just showing
I'm almost trimmed out.
Yep.
Taking a lot of trim to do this.
It does.
Okay.
So when you had power, remember, you got to get back out again.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're at 70. Well, a little above 70.
Fine. You're not going to fly at perfect airspeed.
Okay.
Life is good, isn't it?
Yeah, so essentially we're just gliding. what you're showing me.
I try to show everybody, like, the distance you can go. Now we got to break it off at 1,500 feet because it can kind of, like, freaky on us.
Alright, so, I mean, we could probably make that field way out there. Think? Or is that pushing it?
Got one right here.
This one right here for sure, yeah.
Yeah, we just bump it on my flaps and drop it down. But we're not going to do that. So,
Right, but if we were to glide like this, we could make that clearing out there.
it'd be close, but yeah.
Okay, you'd want to go for something closer then.
Yeah. All right, so add some power. Level off 1,500 feet. Now, you remember you had all that up trim in, so you got to get it down. And you can pull power back a little bit.
Pull back a little bit, okay.
Yep, we don't have to go super fast.
Okay.
All right, turn to the left.
Watertown, helicopter 20046, 8-mile final for low approach, runway 7, Watertown.
Now, you know rudders, right? You know why they put them on there
I've
for?
never had to really use them.
All right, so.
Got Watertown traffic, Coast Skyline 3, Victor Mike, on a 3-mile final.
I know what they're there for because of the adverse yaw. I'd like to see adverse yaw. Can we see that on this airplane?
Yeah, watch this. So. Pretty cool.
Full right rudder, just
An opposite alley.
totally cross-controlled.
Now you got to keep your speed up because this is how you get into spins, by the way.
Okay.
But you can do this all day. Like I used to do photo flights, and this is what you like with the 172, and I do this all day long.
Yeah.
Pops out.
Okay.
All right, so there's the airport. Set yourself up at your downwind. Power back. Fly straight and level. Let's see if you can land this thing now.
Power back. Where do you want my power?
About 1,700 today.
Okay, there's good. So are we transmitting on count 2?
Count 2. Don't worry about the radio. I'll get the radio. I just want you to fly today.
You get me the radio.
Yep. Sugar Traffic 39 Zulu, left downwind 33. Now, if the winds are calm, you're supposed to use 33, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to pick a reference point way out there. So you're constantly looking at the airport.
Yeah.
You're not in the Navy. It's not an aircraft carrier. It's not going to move. So midfield, you want to do LC gumps. So you want to put your landing light on.
Landing light on.
Power P, just verify it. So make sure you got to drop the RPMs. If we know it works, put it back in.
Okay. Gas,
fuel pump on.
Fuel pump
We'll
on.
just leave it on the right tank.
Undercarriage is locked.
Mixture, prop, seatbelts. Okay. Now we're a little close, but not too bad.
Uh-huh.
Maintain 1,400 feet. Don't get any lower. Now, this is the way I teach it.
Okay.
So we get perpendicular to the 3-3.
Okay.
You're going to pull power back to about 1,500 RPMs.
Yep.
And then you put a notch of flaps in. So you want to pull your power back first. But right about now, go up, pull power back. Just do it up a little bit more, and I'll put a notch of flaps in. Now at this point, they let the nose go level or up like that.
Yep.
So you want to keep coming down at a nice steady rate.
Be entering on a 45 for left downwind runway 19, Penn.
Now you're 45 at the end of the runway. Now look out front, notch of flaps.
Yes, guys, for Yankee Mike.
Now don't let the nose come up.
North, straight in 19, touch and go.
Now turn. Now look out front, keep your nose coming down. That runway's not going to move on you. I bet you $1 million. Pretty boring, isn't it? Because there's no wind today.
Well, yeah, but that's okay for this lesson. I look at it to figure out whether I'm 90 degrees or not.
Okay, just roll out for a second.
Yep.
Keep the nose go back out front. Now turn. Now start adding a little up trim in. No, up trim. So when you go to flare, it should be real easy. No more flaps, we'll just do flaps 25.
It's right,
No more flaps?
6 is 1 mile out for a low approach runway 7, Watertown.
Get your hands on the power, start pulling the power back. Just stay just above idle for a second. Now go to idle.
We're at idle.
Okay, now we add up trim in. I'm not on the controls, so when you go to flare, it should be real easy.
Okay, and now it's
Keep the nose coming down. Got to keep the nose coming down. So you want to look way down the runway. Now we're gaining a little airspeed, but that's not bad. So now start flying level. Now we gain a little airspeed. Bleed it off. Now slowly pull back on the yoke. Just hold it. Just hold it like that. Got it?
Got it.
All right, flaps up. Full power. I'm going to help you through this one here. I'm going to get you back on the center line here.
Thank you.
Okay, rotate. Add down trim so it's nice and easy. See the two smokestacks out there? Keep your nose on it.
You don't want the nose above that.
Nope, because Piper Cub's flying in here without any radios. So you want to be looking. There's two things I can tell you. People call out the wrong position all the time.
Yep.
And Piper Cubs don't have any radios. So if you're calling on the radio, it doesn't mean a thing. Now, I haven't done on my radio calls today, but that's okay.
Okay.
So wait till another minute here, about 800 feet, turn crosswind. And I'll do the radio calls for you.
Got it.
So we can drive 39 to the left crosswind. Good turn. You can look out front as you come around. I'll tell you when this, just keep looking out front. I'll tell you when to come out of your turn.
So the nose is above the horizon. That's how we know we're still climbing.
Correct. Here, come on a nice steady rate. Keep it coming around. Now roll out. Now if you want to look back, we're perpendicular to the runway, right?
Yep.
Now turn downwind. Nice and gentle. No more than 30 degrees in the pattern. And we'll just do 1400 today. So we'll go to 1400 feet right here. Now, the cool thing about, I'll show you this quick. Airport's 475, so
yeah,
we'll just use 1400 today.
County, experimental line.
Okay, power back.
Mike, approaching for the rest.
About 2,000 RPMs.
Runway 33, Oswego.
Now look out front.
450, left
Pick a reference point out there.
19.
Got it? Perfect. Now you do some up trim until you maintain this altitude. Now look where the runway is. See how the distance we are from there?
Yep.
So we can drive 39 Zulu left downwind 33. Pick a point way off in the distance. Normally you can see the carrier dome from here, but a little hazy.
Yeah, I can barely see it. I think that's my point.
I think that's what it usually works out to be that.
Yeah.
Okay, then we get perpendicular to the numbers. We're going to pull power back to about 1500 RPMs. I want you to do without looking at the RPM gauge though. Just pull it back.
Is that a racetrack down there? I didn't know there was a racetrack down there.
Police use it. Police training.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, pull it back.
Penny on Cessna 7350,
Pull it that right there.
left
Right there. Now put your nose down.
Penny on.
Notch your flaps. Now don't let the nose come up. Let it come down. All right, let's put you down just for a second. Excellent.
Penny on traffic.
Now maintain your heading where your point is out there. Keep the nose coming down. And just look back quickly at the runway. And when you're at 45, go back to your point out there. And do another notch of flaps and turn.
Now you don't want to do those two things together, right?
No, you can turn. Don't wait. So we can drive at 39 Zulu left base, 33.
Not like driving a car where you don't want to do two things at once.
Airplanes, you got to do two things at once.
450 final runway.
Because I don't want to get too far out from here, because if we do have an engine failure, hopefully you can make the runway.
Yeah.
I'll just roll out for a second, because there's really no wind today, so you normally should be crabbing into the runway a little bit, but there's no wind today.
Okay.
Which is making it kind of boring.
All right.
All right. Turn. Keep the nose coming down. Adjust your power back a little bit. Remember, pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. Add a little more up trim in now.
Up trim.
Power back a little bit more. Almost go to idle. This thing's idling high a little bit for some reason. Just go to idle.
Yeah, I'd say it's idle.
Okay, now let's just go to come down. Try to stay center line this time. Nope, don't get the nose up. Keep it coming down. Still come down. Look way at the end of the runway. Not this end, but the other end.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start flying level. Just hold it for a second. I'll start coming down again. Get the nose down. Now slowly pull back on the yoke. A little bit more. And just hold it, hold it, hold it before we go off the runway. Good. Flaps up. Full power. Not bad, not bad. You landed that by yourself.
Alright.
Don't drive, use your rudders. That's what the rudders are for, by the way.
County, light 49458 Mike, entering downwind, runway 33, Oswego.
little.
He's slow. Yeah, it's an experimental. He's slower than dirt. All right, so this next one, I want you to do all on your own and see what you can do. We're gonna have to space it out a little bit. So just go out a little bit farther.
Yeah.
Because he's slow, but he'll get off. He'll like land. Like he might even land on the grass.
73450, left downwind, runway 19, Penn.
Yeah, you can start your turn now. So this is your plane. Do whatever you got to do.
But just don't look inside.
Look at your airspeed from time to time, and that's about it. And Oswego traffic 39 Zulu, turning downwind for 33. So just roll it out for a second. Now turn downwind. Okay. Got that. I don't have that plane anymore, so we got to find them here. So we're at pattern altitude, so you concentrate on the airplane. So you forget about flying our own airplane, we'll power back. So that's what you got to learn to do. You know what the most important airplane is?
This one.
The one we're in. So get it back. Fly the airplane first. We'll find in a minute. So roll it out, fly the airplane, and then settle it down, and start looking for him. Where'd he go? He was close. Yes, we traffic 39 Zulu, midfield left downwind for 33. Where the hell did he go?
Penn Cessna 73450, left base, runway 19, Penn.
It was green.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell he went to. Not talking anymore either. I don't think anybody in front of us.
Oh, there he is, right over there.
County Light 45458, Mike, entering final, runway 33, Oswego.
Alright, so power back. You do it. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you. You just do what you got to do.
Power back. One notch of flaps. Hold the nose. We get to 45. We're going to pull another notch of flaps. Turn. Nose is down. Okay, second notch.
So you go traffic 39 Zulu left base 33.
Nose is down. Roll out. Last notch.
No, just do 25. That's what you do in normal flying. When you do short and soft, we'll do full flaps. Alright, he's in the air again. So good traffic 39 to the final, 33.
Down.
So what's your airspeed?
70.
Perfect. Little
Pretty good,
fast,
actually.
little fast.
A little fast. Well, I'll pull
There
power
you
back.
go. I'll try to land center line this time.
Got the runway, so I'll pull power back. Looking at the end of the runway.
Start
Let out a little bit.
Just fly out level. Let it come down a little bit more, a little bit more. I'll slowly pull back on the yoke. Little right rudder. And just pull back a little bit more and hold it. Not bad. Flaps up.
Full power.
And we'll do one more and then we'll head back.
Okay, he's right there on the right.
Yeah, he's so slow.
Yeah. 70, pull back.
And so we traffic 39 Zulu upwind 33 with traffic in sight.
slower than dirt. But he's having fun though.
Yeah, nice night for it.
Yeah. So you just do touch and goes?
Oswego County, 149458 Mike, entering downwind, runway 33, Oswego.
Yeah, Oswego Traffic 390 left crosswind.
Cessna 73450, left downwind runway 19, Penny Ann.
Okay, now roll out. About our 90. Look out front. And now start your downwind. And then we get to 1,400 feet, pull power back to 2,000 and level off. Look out, see what's going on right now? Power back. Now level off. Now start turning downwind. I know we're going out a little bit farther than what I like to, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So you got to keep track of that, whatever hell it is.
Yep.
But we still got to fly our own airplane. Pick a reference point out there. Like, I think that's the brewery in Baldwinsville right there.
Yep.
At 12 o'clock.
Yep.
Kind of kick it out a little bit, just so we give him a little more time.
Got it.
So I'm going to try to help you with this, to get your flare down now.
Penny Ann, Cessna 73450, left base, runway 19, Penny Ann.
So you've got me leveling out a little bit earlier than I'm used to. I mean, over on the on the landing.
Well,
a little higher than I'm
trying to get you down a little bit more, but
okay. Gotcha.
I'm going to show you what it looks like.
There he is right there on final.
All right, so
all right, so we're beam the numbers.
Power back, notch flaps. He's doing a touch and go, pretty much. And then 45, notch flaps and turn. Oswego Traffic 39 Zulu, left base, 33. And we'll be doing a right turn out to the south. Where'd he go?
He's on final.
Oh, there he is. Okay, I got him.
The nose down a little bit.
Pull power back a little bit.
Oh, we're at idle.
Yeah, we're just gotta give him a little time here.
We got a lot of angle to make up here.
And now start your turn. Add a little up trim in. I'm not on the controls, so it should be easy when you go to flare. And Oswego Traffic 39 Zulu, final, 33. Now you turned a little too soon, but that's okay. He's in the air again, so he's good. The runway's clear. Let me try to get this sight picture for you here. We're just going to let it come down. We're floating a lot today because there's no friggin' wind.
Okay.
So this was probably causing you a little bit too to come in a little bit faster. So you're looking way down the runway. Kind of come like this. See, I got to pull back kind of hard. They went in, and so just kind of keep slowly pulling back like that. And just hold it. And there's your landing.
Okay.
So you get that sight picture in your head. Flaps up. Full power, full power.
You hit that guy?
Pop it up. I'm going to help you out here a little bit.
Yep.
He's so friggin' slow. And Oswego Traffic 39 Zulu, right turn out. Alright, pitch it down. Notch flaps. Hit the water tower right here. Another notch flaps. And take take about a 150 heading. We'll head back to Syracuse. So hit direct while you're turning.
Hit direct. Where's direct?
Right there. D with an arrow through it.
Yeah.
Take the little knob. It's going to default to K. Now take the big knob. Nope. Take the big knob. Nope, don't push.
Watertown traffic.
Now you're going to go direct enter.
20504, single H262 Blackhawk. Enter for the southeast, plan on landing 23.
Go direct enter. Little knob. Now take the big knob. Turn to S. Now keep coming around and look what's going on around the outside. We're just going to level off at 2,000.
Oswego County, flight 49.
Now take the big knob, go to Y, keep coming around.
Wind, runway 33, Oswego.
Okay, we're coming out to about a 1.5 heading, so roll out at that point. Just do one thing, go back to flying the airplane. There you go. Hit enter. Nope, enter. Enter again. There's our heading Syracuse. Level off 2,000. Click that over.
Click it over to
IP AGL, advise on initial contact, give information Bravo.
So it's Bravo.
Syracuse Airport information Bravo, 2254 Zulu, wind 140 at 3, visibility 10.
So we got a little bit of a crosswind coming in.
Ceiling 7,500 broken, 15,000 broken, temperature 23, dew point 21, altimeter 2984. Visual approach runway 28 in use, runway 28 and 33 condition
So
code.
2984, check that.
At 1715 local.
29er.
Wet braking action.
Yeah, that's pretty good
vehicle.
still.
Notice the airman. Crane 3.8 miles.
Level off at 2.
South-southwest of Syracuse Airport, 525 feet AGL, advise on initial contact, give information Bravo.
Goes Bravo. Click at the COM one now, hit the bottom one.
Syracuse Airport information.
Alright, maintain 2,000. Now can you do this radio talk to get back to Syracuse, or you...
Yeah.
So you want to get their attention, just go Syracuse Approach 8439 Zulu, and say go ahead. And you can say we're just off Oswego 2,000 feet with Bravo landing Syracuse, but just get his attention first.
Syracuse approach. Archer 8439 Zulu.
Archer 8439 Zulu, Syracuse approach, Syracuse altimeter 2984.
We are just off of Oswego inbound for landing at 2,000 feet, 39 Zulu.
Okay. Alright, the airport is?
Archer 8439 Zulu, squawk 0462.
0462, 39 Zulu. Yeah, it's off a little bit to the left there.
Okay. See that white water tower out there? Yep. Let's go beyond that. That's where the airport is. So we're going to be landing on 28.
Just beyond that's where the airport is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're landing on 28. The winds are at 140 at 6. So we're going to drop that left wing a little bit, and we're going to use our rudder to maintain centerline.
I thought you said 140 at 3. But...
Nah, 36 wasn't bad.
Okay.
Pretty slow tonight.
Alright.
You're not going to need a lot.
Yeah.
So that's the GPS for the basics of it. The other thing is like you go like here. So there's all your frequencies.
Uh-huh.
Tells you the runways. Gives you everything you need to know in life.
So I can come out to the hangar and just power up the avionics and just play with that, right?
Yeah, you probably won't get anything in the hangar though because it won't pick up any of the satellites. But it's pretty easy. This is your procedures. I know so you can select approach that way.
Uh-huh.
You want to get out of it, clear it. But the main thing you're going to need is like nav. And there's different things in the nav there.
Uh-huh.
This one I usually fly something like that one. Traffic. But the weather gets on all of it now too, so there's no weather in here. So to come back from Oswego, you see the right of the tower, go beyond that water tower out there to the right. That's where you're looking at 1533. You got Oneida Lake, you got Onondaga Lake. Split them, that's where the airport is.
Yep.
Let's see our fuel is. Looks pretty good. We'll leave it. Actually, put the fuel pump on. Let's switch to the left tank.
Fuel pump on, and then switch to left.
Yep. then fuel pump goes back off.
Cherry 439 Zulu in the contact 12 miles north of Syracuse, 2,000 feet, maintain VFR proceeding now, let me know when you see the airport.
Airport in sight.
39 Zulu airport in sight.
Zulu, Roger, right base to runway 28.
Right base, runway 28, 8439 Zulu.
Alright, so we're kind of getting going on. So let's do our LC gump. So L stands for lights. Put your landing light on.
Landing light on.
T is for carb heat. Verify it. E is for fullest tank. Fuel pump goes on, which we added fullest tank. So switch your fuel pump.
39 Zulu, is this going to be a full stop for you?
Full stop, 39 Zulu. U is for undercarriage. Hopefully it's still there. M is for mixture. Verified still in.
8439 Zulu, contact tower on 120.3. Over to
Over to tower 8439 Zulu.
And then S is for seatbelts. So, nope. Click it up here. Oops. Nope, just click. We got it already. We never changed it. Hit that. That's standby. Push that. Now put it in the tower. And then just go Syracuse Tower 39 Zulu. Be entering our right base for 28.
Syracuse Tower 8439 Zulu entering right base for 28.
Archer 8439 Zulu, Syracuse Tower, wind calling, runway 28, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 28, 8439 Zulu.
Alright.
There you go, no more crosswind.
No.
For now.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah. So you like it when you get to fly more during the summer?
It's okay. It's a nice change. I'm trying to get a couple people done. Because there's only so much flying I can do during the fall, during the school year.
Yeah.
So we can turn in a little bit.
Is there rain up there? Just low clouds or something?
Like haze, yeah, probably some fog. Now the rain's gone now.
Now, do you have any tricks for remembering whether you're clear to land or not?
When in doubt, ask.
Yeah, I've done that before.
If you're not sure you're clear to land, ask. Am I clear to land? Yeah, because I forget sometimes too. He cleared us to land way out, so because it's slow right now, but.
Well, she did clear us? No, she didn't clear us to land. She cleared us right base, right, or no?
Ask her.
Oh, I guess maybe she did.
Go ahead and ask her. Go 39 Zulu, clear to land for 28.
8439 Zulu, clear to land, runway 28.
Archer 8439 Zulu, affirmative, runway 28, clear to land.
28, clear to land, 39 Zulu.
She did say that, but that's okay. Once in doubt, ask.
Yeah.
Better to ask than to do something in a meta, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll start you turn in more. And I would slowly start coming down now. See Northern Boulevard?
No. Yeah.
We'll just kind of follow that in.
Yep.
We can add a little power. Now we can trim it out to come down faster. Because we're meant to go fast, by the way. You can even add a little more power. There you go. Now just slowly start coming down.
So you said to go down, so I was...
I know. But
Okay.
you can go down you can still go down kind of fast.
Okay.
What new pilots like to do is like
pointing the nose down.
Yeah.
Even though this is your altitude control.
Correct.
Primarily.
But you want to spend 3 weeks standing out here? So airplane's about to go fast. And they could tell you keep your speed up to coming in.
Yeah.
So we'll get used to it. There's Northern Boulevard right, put your nose on it. It's only doing 102 knots.
Where's that? Okay. Ground speed.
Yep.
So pattern altitude's right here.
Correct. We must keep coming down now. Because think about if it's really windy too.
Yeah, you want the
Your ground speed could be really
speed.
slow, yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay, it's your plane, do whatever you want to do to land this thing.
Oh, let's see.
And you can land way down on the runway if you want.
Okay. Slow down a little bit.
You're alright. We know where we took off?
No.
At Juliet.
Juliet, yes, but
You land at Juliet.
you want me to land on Juliet?
Well, not on the runway, but right by.
Or on the glide slope. Huh? Turned a little early.
Remember the south wind? So it's okay.
What's that?
Go ahead, a little power. Just level off for a second. So you got low so quickly?
What's that?
Yeah, you got 4 reds so quickly.
Yeah.
I look way down the runway. Keep pulling back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Not bad. At least hit the mains. And just roll through.
To Juliet or beyond? Well,
Just go to November.
beyond.
You're supposed to get off at the first taxiway, but just roll to November because nobody's behind us. If you get there to that shimmy jump, you're just going to pull back from that.
Oh, okay. Thought I was. I guess I wasn't enough.
The 39 Zulu, turn left November, taxi the ramp, remain this frequency.
Left November, remain this frequency, 39 Zulu. Sometimes you repeat what they're saying, but it doesn't sink in.
Yep. I always tell them, like your mother, just do what you're told.
Yeah.
And you can taxi right in. There's an after landing checklist, but don't worry about it tonight. Not bad, not bad. So you can land. Might have to touch the controls really when you're landing.
With no wind.
With no wind. It's alright. It's start.
I flew in North Carolina and that was a blast. With tons of wind.
Yeah, probably off the ocean.
2-3 gusting to 29. It was right on the Outer Banks, so it was right on the water.
And you can put it right back where we started from.
come out and get us? Is that what he's gonna do?
Yeah, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Remember, you got a right wing.
What's that?
Remember, you got a right wing, so you want to look for both, right and left.
You leave these keys right in here?
What?
You leave these keys right in here?
Take them out. You always want to take them out because if they like hit the prop and you had the master on, you could start the engine.
Okay.
So,
But do they stay in the airplane?
no, they're yours.
These are not mine. Mine were the ones we got out of the hangar.
Oh, these are my keys then.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost left them in there. All right, yeah, these are my keys.
Yeah, they were in there when we got in.
I gotta get some for James. Yeah, so you want to keep your keys out because it's a prop. So.
Okay.